Welcome to a journey back to the sun-drenched, yet morally murky, Los Angeles of the 1930s. We're dissecting a film that isn't just a masterpiece of neo-noir, but a chilling exploration of power, corruption, and the inescapable grip of the past, Roman Polanski's 1974 classic, Chinatown. This isn't just a detective story, it's a labyrinthine descent into the heart of a city built on secrets, where the most precious resource, water, becomes the ultimate weapon. The film opens with a seemingly routine case. A woman, identifying herself as Evelyn Mallory, hires Jake to investigate her husband, Hollis Mallory, the chief engineer of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, for infidelity. Jake, ever the professional, snaps photos of Hollis with a younger woman, believing he's simply exposing a marital indiscretion. But this is Chinatown, and nothing is ever as it seems. The photos are leaked to the press, causing a public scandal. Then, the real Evelyn Mallory, played by the enigmatic Faye Dunaway, appears, threatening to sue Jake. This is our first major twist. Jake realizes he's been duped, used as a pawn in a larger, more sinister game. The imposter Evelyn has vanished, and Jake, whose reputation is now on the line, is drawn deeper into the Mallory family's affairs. This initial deception immediately establishes the film's tone of manipulation and hidden agendas, setting the stage for a much darker mystery than a simple love affair. The stakes are dramatically raised when Hollis Mallory is found dead in a dry reservoir. What initially appears to be an accidental drowning quickly unravels into something far more sinister. Jake, now hired by the real Evelyn Mallory, begins to investigate Hollis's death, and his inquiries lead him to the very lifeblood of Los Angeles, its water supply. He discovers that vast quantities of water are being mysteriously released from the city's reservoirs every night, even as the city suffers through a severe drought. This immediately points to a conspiracy, a manipulation of public resources for private gain. His investigation is met with violent resistance. Jake is warned off by Claude Mulvihill, the Water Department security chief, and in a shocking, brutal scene, one of Mulvihill's henchmen slashes Jake's nose, leaving him with a permanent bandage, a visual metaphor for his inability to fully see the truth. This moment is both dramatic and scary, signaling that Jake has stumbled upon something far more dangerous than he could have imagined. The film subtly introduces the historical context of the California water wars, where powerful figures exploited the need for water to amass fortunes and control land, laying the groundwork for the film's central theme of systemic corruption. As Jake digs deeper, he uncovers a powerful and unsettling connection. Hollis Mallory was once business partners with Evelyn's wealthy and influential father, Noah Cross, played by the formidable John Huston. Cross, a man whose charm barely conceals a predatory nature, offers to double Jake's fee if he finds Hollis's supposed mistress. This offer immediately raises Jake's suspicions, as it seems too eager, too convenient. Jake's investigation into public records reveals a shocking truth. Vast tracts of land in the Northwest Valley have recently changed ownership, often under suspicious circumstances. He discovers that many of the buyers are elderly residents of a retirement home, completely unaware that their names are being used in these massive land deals. This is a chilling revelation, exposing a sophisticated scheme of fraud and manipulation. The water, it seems, is not just being wasted, it's being diverted to devalue land, which is then bought up cheaply by powerful interests. This intricate web of deceit highlights the film's educational aspect, subtly revealing the historical exploitation of resources and the vulnerable. The mystery deepens with Evelyn Mallory. Jake, still suspicious, follows her to a secluded house where he finds her comforting the young woman he initially photographed with Hollis. Evelyn, flustered, claims the girl, Catherine, is her sister. But Jake, with his nose for deception, isn't convinced. He confronts Evelyn, and in one of the film's most dramatic and unsettling scenes, he repeatedly slaps her, demanding the truth. The raw emotion, the desperation in Evelyn's eyes, builds to a shocking confession that forms the true, dark heart of Chinatown. Evelyn finally breaks down, revealing a horrifying truth. Catherine is not just her sister, but also her daughter. The father? None other than Noah Cross, her own father, who had sexually abused her when she was 15. This incestuous twist is a gut punch, a truly scary and disturbing revelation that recontextualizes everything we thought we knew about the Mallory family. It exposes a level of depravity and moral decay that goes far beyond mere financial corruption. The film, through this revelation, explores themes of generational trauma, the abuse of power within families, and the way innocence can be irrevocably shattered. It's a moment that solidifies Evelyn as a tragic figure, trapped in a nightmare orchestrated by her own father. Armed with the horrifying truth, Jake arranges for Evelyn and Catherine to flee to Mexico, hoping to escape Noah Cross's clutches. He then summons Cross to the Mallory estate, ready to expose him. In a tense, dramatic confrontation, Jake reveals his deduction. Cross drowned Hollis Mallory in the saltwater pond, leaving his glasses behind. Cross, unmasked, calmly admits his culpability, not just in Hollis's death, but in the entire water scheme. He reveals his grand, insidious plan to orchestrate a manufactured drought, buy up all the land in the Northwest Valley for pennies on the dollar, and then, once the city is desperate, build a new reservoir there, making himself unimaginably wealthy. He views water not as a public resource, but as a commodity to be controlled, a tool for ultimate power. The final, devastating act unfolds in the chaotic, dimly lit streets of Chinatown, a place Jake once worked as a police officer, a place where he learned that sometimes, you can do nothing to stop the tide of evil. Cross and his henchmen, at gunpoint, force Jake to take them to the designated meeting point, where Evelyn and Catherine are waiting. But the police are also there, led by Jake's former colleague, Lieutenant Escobar. What follows is a tragic, unavoidable climax. In a desperate attempt to protect Catherine, Evelyn shoots Cross in the arm and tries to escape with her daughter. But the police, caught in the crossfire and misunderstanding the situation, open fire. Evelyn is tragically killed, shot through the eye, a brutal and shocking end to her tormented life. Catherine, distraught and screaming, is taken away by Noah Cross, who now has complete control over her, just as he is over the city's water. Jake, utterly defeated and traumatized, is held back by his associates. One of them delivers the film's iconic, haunting final line, "Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown." This ending is a punch to the gut, a stark reminder that in this world, justice doesn't always prevail, and the powerful often escape consequence. It's a dramatic and profoundly sad conclusion, leaving the audience with a sense of despair and the bitter taste of corruption's victory. The phrase Chinatown becomes a metaphor for places where the rules don't apply, where evil operates with impunity, and where even the best intentions can lead to ruin. If you found this deep dive into the murky waters of Chinatown compelling, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow film enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into cinematic masterpieces.